Hi, my name's Shirley Morgan. I'm an Aboriginal elder from the Kamilaroi clan. I've been painting for about 20 years. I learnt to paint from the elders and do basket weaving from the elders.
The Boab Tree. Legends say that when the earth was young, the Boab Tree was one of the most beautiful trees created, with the tallest fruit and the prettiest flowers. But as the tree grew, the flowers became unattractive and the fruit tasted bad and gave off a bad smell. The tree god was very angry at this, so he pulled the Boab tree out of the earth by its roots and rammed it back into the soil upside down. The camp. Open campsites are places used by Aboriginal people out in the open rather than in a rock shelter. Open campsites were used over many generations and were close to useful resources such as fresh water or fish. The Jurali bird. These birds are best known for their intricate and ritualised dance. Partners begin by picking up grass, tossing it into the air and catching it again with their beaks. The birds then jump up to a metre in the air with their wings outstretched before performing an elaborate display of head bobbing, wing beating, strutting and bowing. Occasionally they stop to trumpet loudly, a spectacular sound. Lateral violence. The term lateral violence has also grown in prominence in Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities in recent years. It describes the way people in position of powerlessness covertly or overtly direct their dissatisfaction inwards towards each other, towards themselves and towards those less powerful than themselves. Those most at risk of lateral violence in its raw physical form are family members, and mainly the most vulnerable members of the family, older people, women and children. The family. Traditionally, the Aboriginal family was a collaboration of clans composed of mothers, fathers, uncles, aunts, sisters, brothers, cousins, and so on. In today's term, it is known as an extended family. Shifting sands. The sand is teased by the wind into epic dunes, shifting sands that can take thousands of years to grow into monstrous structures. Rare rainfall gathers in the basins between the dunes, the water first dissolving salts, then leaving them behind as it evaporates under the unrelenting sun. Mother and child. Symbols are at the core of the painting, and at one level they contain some meaning of the painting. At another level, they're just part of the language that the artist uses to tell the story. This painting represents the love and protection between a mother and child. Hunters. Aboriginal people and Torres Strait Islander people had a great variety of foods to choose from. These food sources came from the bush, the land, the sea and the waterways. Raping the land. The mining companies came and raped the land, taking gold, silver and copper, and served the Mother Earth. They took what they wanted and gave back a small portion to the traditional owners.